I don't put my fate for your hand, make you carry us. I bury my doubts and barricaded my fears. Even if the road before me seems unclear, I remind myself that I know you can do the impossible. What can stand in the way of seeing miracles? Your history proves that nothing's too hard for you. If you did it, then you can be called.
'Cause you're the God who answers my fire, Jehovah Jireh. If you did it before, every time that we needed an answer, you sent us manna. If you did it before, Hakmani Lakbaton, Hakmani Lakbaton, great and mighty God, you will do just what you say. Hakmani Lakbaton, Hakmani Lakbaton, great and mighty God, you will do just what you say. I will not fight this battle all by myself, but the Lord, my great defender, is a present help. Though 1,000 may fall on my left and my right, I will choose to walk by faith and not by sight. I said I will not fight this battle all by myself, but the Lord, my great defender, is a present help. Though 1,000 may fall on my left and my right, I will choose to walk by faith and not by sight. And I'll remind myself that I know you can do the impossible. What can stand in the way of seeing miracles? 'Cause your history proves nothing's too hard for you. And if you did it, then you can be called. 'Cause you're the God who answers my fire, Jehovah Jireh. If you did it before, every time that we needed an answer, you sent us manna. If you did it before,
Hi, hello guys. Welcome back to Chill O'Clock. It's a safe space for open, honest conversation and filled conversations while we
While we're
chill.
chilling, yeah. Welcome
While
over
we
to
chill.
Chill O'Clock. Chill O'Clock is where faith meets fun, like she said. This is where we speak of the scriptures, but we tie it down to real life issues, things that we face, things that you face, I face, things that are always like bothering us, things that we see on a daily basis as struggles that people and youths. We are basically attacking on how youths really tackle certain issues.
More or less like explore real topics.
Yeah, we're exploring
Yeah.
real topics
And that shapes who we are.
Yeah,
that guides
because-
us also because
exactly.
we have to work in the doctrine of Christ.
Perfectly,
Yeah.
perfectly. We're working in the doctrine of Christ and how things as a Christian, how we're supposed to actually face through certain challenges and certain ways in which we can better maneuver through them. So this is Chill O'Clock. You're bound to have so much fun. So after the short break, after the short music break, we'll be back at you with an amazing topic for today. And welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Chill O'Clock. Chill O'Clock. My name is Adams Oluchi, and yeah, I didn't think we introduced ourselves in the
Yeah, we
beginning.
didn't.
Yeah. So my name is Adams, and with me,
I'm Olomachi.
yeah. So this is Chill O'Clock. This
Yeah.
is Chill O'Clock. And so today I have a question for our viewers. Have you ever had a time where you felt, oh, because of your race, because of your gender, people put you in the sidelines, because of where you're from, because of your social background? Have you ever had those moments where people have just shifted you aside because of who you are as a person? So, because that brings us to our topic today, and our topic for today is discrimination. So, I want to ask you a question, Oluchi.
Okay.
Have you ever, as a woman, have you ever had, I believe you would have moments in which you were discriminated against based off gender?
Well, I have. And I wouldn't just say me. I would not limit it to me. I'll limit it to like, it's general for we ladies, girls, women. there are some positions that we actually can't fill. Why? Because we are like women. You get, we're not seen as a figure that can command authority. We're not seen as someone that can give command. We're seen as a weakling, a weak vessel, a weak link, and all that. So I don't think it's actually a nice thing.
Yeah.
Because, well, I don't want to say too much on it because I feel like if I do that, I would actually take from the topic. And all that.
No, yeah, because you mentioned something about weak. I don't understand when people say that, oh, women are weak and all of that, because even in the Bible, we've seen...
They're not weak.
They're not weak.
Women are not weak.
At all.
But you're just defining us less than our worth.
Exactly.
Do you understand?
Exactly.
So we have the likes of Esther, we have like Deborah. Would you tell me that those women in the Bible, they were weak? They did things that I feel like was so much or so hard for a regular person. Let me not use male because it will look like an attack on the masculine gender. But then most times the discrimination towards us or we females is actually like, for example, as a girl, you're not meant to like aspire to be. You're not meant to, or should I go tribe? Tribe based. Yeah. You hear, for example, now my tribe, the Igbo tribe, will get like, as a female child, you're not entitled to any properties. As a female child, if a family hasn't born a male child,
yeah.
You've never started.
The family hasn't even started.
You get,
because you feel like the lineage is going to end there.
At the long run, it is we females that end up doing the most work and taking care of the family.
It's always
so who
is
meant to be
the
important
impact
here?
of a woman in a family, the impact of a woman in family is like, it's not something you can just
it's
shift
not something
aside.
you can ignore.
You can't ignore the impact
because
a woman has.
It might look ordinary.
Yeah. But then
it's not ordinary.
Because let's take it back to the Bible, and we see that even Jesus' disciples, the women that were part of the whole group, the women that were there, they supported, even in the financial aspect, they supported in so many roles that it doesn't really get so much praise, because people tend to like shift it aside and not even look down to what they have done. Because what they have done is really, it's always massive in a sense, but it's always looked back on.
Nobody talks
Society
about what
always kind of puts it back on. But yeah, let's get back to the topic of discrimination and how and what discrimination is. So if we're to define discrimination, we would say that discrimination is when people are treated because of something that makes them different from race, gender, social class, or their religion. So it kind of puts a separation in the sense that, because you are this, I do not want to associate with you. Because you because you are Igbo, Yoruba, I do not want to associate myself with you. Because you're a man, because you're dark skinned. There are all these small things that somebody will be like, I do not want to associate with you. But here's the thing. Even in the Bible, it says that all men are equal in the sight of God.
Yeah.
So there's no way you want to put yourself higher than another individual when the Creator doesn't even see you as if
higher. We're all in the same level. It's
exactly.
a level-landed something. But I'm trying to look for the perfect words without coming off as provocative.
Okay.
But then again, when you talk about the whole discrimination thing, be it in the belief, tribe, or what have you, I feel like discrimination brings about disunity. We can't become one.
Yeah.
The Bible wants us to be one. The Bible wants unity amongst us. But then when you're discriminating, be like, I can't associate with this person.
Because of what?
Probably because of, my level is big. I'm bigger
My
than
leg
this
is bigger.
person.
I think that's one thing in Nigeria. I think that's one thing I've seen a lot.
Yeah, classism.
Classism, yes. Nigeria classism is a major issue in the aspect of discrimination, because you see that, because it's in Lekki phase 1, or no, because me, I'm in Banana Island, I am much bigger than you.
They'll be like, we are islanders, you guys are mainlanders, you guys are trenches. But guess who swims?
Who swims every rainy season?
The islanders.
It's honestly true, yeah.
It is actually very, very funny when we see people discriminate based on class, based on, my dad is this, my dad is that,
so
my mom is this, so I can't, go below my level. You've now created an invisible level ground.
Exactly.
Because, hello, we all are going one place.
Honestly, that brings us to our Bible verse for today. Our Bible verse for today is Galatians 3, verse 28. And it says, there is neither Jew nor Gentile, slave nor free, male nor female, for you are all one in Jesus Christ. You are all one in Jesus Christ. Whether you are in mainland or Lekki, here or there, slums or wherever, you are all one in Jesus Christ. So then when it comes to the aspects of discrimination, because I myself, I know that I have been victim to this. I've traveled out and I have seen that, oh, okay, discrimination is a plain thing. Everybody will just look at you and it's like, oh, okay, you are from this country. I don't want to put out different countries, but this country will say, oh, because you are Nigerian, sorry, we cannot associate with you.
I think most countries are doing that right now.
Yeah.
They'll be like, oh, for example, in the remote work sector.
Exactly. Yeah, if we take it there, yes,
they've
exactly.
blacklisted Nigerians.
In the sense that, oh, okay, as soon as they see
Nigerians,
Nigerians...
they've blacklisted like most of African countries. But I'm going to focus on my own country. Yeah. So they've blacklisted Nigerians, not just in that, even in travel spaces, visas, tourism, everything. Nigeria has been blacklisted. And personally, that's not nice. It's actually very discriminatory because you can't tell me, oh, my skin color or where I'm from. I know there are other factors, yeah? But then again, this is mainly because they feel like we're thriving too much in their own space. Their discrimination and is not based off, it's not like looking like, oh, I'm discriminating against this person because of their color, because of their skin, because of their belief. It's now more like jealousy.
Yeah, there's yes. In the online, if you actually look at it, there are some countries that will just say, oh, they are jealous of this. It's jealous
because we are thriving more than they should.
Of course.
Because tell me why they'll be crying or there is inflation, but then we are thriving and we are.
But now here's the issue, yeah? There are certain things, like let's look at the job market.
Yeah.
The job market for us youth, now we all know how tense it can be when you're looking for a job and you're not able to find, just because of your race. So now the issue is we're all being discriminated based off a certain group. Do you get? You'll be like, oh, okay, there are certain people who do cybercrime. So now those people doing cybercrime have listed everybody as the same place. Do you get? The same way you'd say, oh, mainland and island. Oh, there are certain places on probably mainland that people will do like, oh, it's not all tush like that. So they've painted everything the same. The same way we would also look at race. Maybe you meet somebody who's Yoruba and maybe there's a certain character that you don't like. But now you've painted everybody as that. We go down all the way to social class. Oh, because this person is, they would say, less privileged. Oh, I have to look down on them. They're probably not intelligent. They're probably not able to do certain things. Do you get? So that aspect, those small things that people would look at, that, oh, they'll judge these people based off this, is what brings in the discrimination, what brings in like the judgment towards certain biases. Like, okay, now we say, like you mentioned, as a woman, you're expected to do this and this. That, I feel, personally, is discriminatory because why would you say, oh, okay, a woman belongs in the kitchen? Why would you limit her to only childbearing? There are certain things that is just unpleasant to the eye.
Yeah, very much unpleasant. Then when you talk about the job space or the job market space and all that, even graduates these days, let's not talk about the between countries. Let's talk about right here in Nigeria. In the market space, it is actually very much like intense, whereby you see graduates that has graduated from school how many years back, they are yet to get a job.
Why? Because
most people that are even getting a job is based on I know who. So
exactly.
And they tend to be less qualified for that position. And you see the most qualified person sitting at home. So
now there's even with all of that, I think people always forget how to put themselves in other people's shoes. Because now you are not allowing this person to get this job. You're not allowing this person to actually thrive. Now, because, oh, okay, she's a woman, she belongs in the kitchen. Oh, he's black, he's probably a criminal. How's that person going to feel? How's that person going to now live their life knowing that, oh, because of these certain things, I am not able to thrive. Because of these certain things, I am not able to do. Because the whole world has said that, oh, women belong in the kitchen. or the whole world has said that Nigerians are scammers. So now how do you live your life thinking you can succeed? Because now, if you're not a Christian, if you don't understand that you are made in Christ and you're wonderfully and fearfully made, you forget that, oh, okay, all these things they're saying, all these...
it will get to your head.
It will get to your head.
It will give, like, you start questioning yourself, second-guessing yourself, doubting yourself.
Yeah.
It brings about low self-esteem.
Low self-esteem.
Because tell me why, as a woman, you're thinking, okay, since I'm meant to be in the kitchen, I'm meant to... my reason of being a human being, not just a woman, is limited to the kitchen, is limited to getting married, is limited to procreating babies. So I'm not like allowed to dream high, aim high, dream big. If you want to look at the political aspects, you would say that in the political space, they're not giving women chances at all.
It's not at all.
Because
as much as they're saying there's more inclusivity,
them. You're telling me to own it, be a woman, you're bold, you're celebrating me, but then you're trampling upon me on top it again.
Yeah.
It is very much hard. Like you can't let me fly. You don't want me to fly, but then you want me to spread my wings. You want me to enjoy myself.
Oh man, it's just really a dilemma in which I think all of us need to do, to try and also look into ourselves as a Christian.
Yeah.
When have you ever discriminated somebody, knowingly or unknowingly?
I feel like most times we don't even know.
We don't even know. Let's look at Muslims now, right? We want to say that, oh, okay. How would you feel if you're entering a bus and everybody is a Muslim? Would you want to enter? Would you want to take the next bus? Because at the end of the day, it's going to look onto, like, you're going to have to look into yourself. Okay, am I doing this because I hate this religion? Am I doing this because I hate this certain amount of people? Not just Muslims as a whole, but let's take it in general. Am I not entering this bus because, it's a Yoruba bus driver? Am I not going to this store because it's an Igbo woman that's selling?
If you're going to be discriminated like that, you should be ready to provide things for yourself.
Yeah, simple.
Own your own car so that you'll not be entering buses that are for Yoruba people,
exactly.
Igbo people or Muslims. Or better still, open your own supermarket so you won't be doing...
Because discrimination doesn't just hurt the other people, it also hurts you. It puts you like locked down.
Imagine me going to work and because of, as she said, the bus is filled with Muslims, I'll not say I'm not going. Or maybe I have somewhere to be. Personally, I went out and my mind is fixated on where I'm going to. So that is it. I can't use because of that to now disrupt your whole mood. But I've actually seen whereby people will be like, I'll go wait.
So you'd rather go late to work?
People would rather wait. No. This whole discriminating thing is actually bigger than what we're actually saying. Because if you see, I'm not just saying, like, if you see when people do these things, you'll be like, I don't know human beings. Like, what's happening?
I think even as, let's bring it back to us as Christians, right? Let's bring us to us as Christian youth. We've lost the whole purpose of taking our journey with Christ. Because if you're taking your journey with Christ, you need to understand that everybody is either a soul that you could win or a brother in Christ. So now you're looking down on somebody because he's poor. How are you going to win that person's soul? Because all of a sudden now, he's too poor for you to talk to. Or all of a sudden now, this person is too for you to talk to.
You look for a rich soul to win.
Okay, go and look for rich souls to win. When all the rich souls, it's only rich people that will come to heaven. It's only people in the higher class. It doesn't make sense. When you want to say, okay, because this person is from this and that's what you want to tag them as. Because the same way they say not everybody's race is the same. When that person becomes bigger now, what are you going to say? Oh, my Oga, I greet you, sir. Oh, please help me. No, I can't help you.
You know the funniest thing? The funniest thing is most people discriminate and then they tend to use this Bible passage, be your brother's keeper.
Be your brother's keeper. How are you your brother's keeper? When you're discriminating.
So how are you being your brother's keeper?
When somebody's driving to church, now you see somebody walking on the road, can you not help them? Oh no, can you not see how they are dressed? Can you not see what they are wearing?
Well, I won't judge them though. Because I will not judge them. It's not even based on looking down on them or what they wear or something. Safety precaution, please. Don't carry who you don't know.
If you know this person is in your church.
Hey, if you know, but don't carry who you don't. Sometimes even who you know. Check it because there's cases whereby people slum in your cars and then you put you in trouble.
Okay,
what
then
do
are
you
you
then
saying
do?
then are you saying that to some extent we discriminate towards maybe, how would I put it?
I'll say to some extent we are self-security conscious.
So does that give like room for discrimination? Because let's say in an area that, okay, you can see the difference between a tout, somebody that's like on the streets, and they want to come and apply for a job in maybe a bank or something, and you know that their style of dressing or their way of how they carry themselves might not match your business standard. Does it mean that, oh, okay, because this person's like this, my clientele or my customers would feel somehow? So what are you risking? Are you risking being discriminative, or are you saving your business? Where would you want to put that?
If my business...
As an evil one.
If my business...
As an evil one.
Yes,
yeah.
If my business... and it's that house that will be very, very much beneficial.
Yeah.
My clientele will have to understand that this is money we are talking of.
If that staff is good enough. Yeah, because it's at the end of the day, it's when you overlook the playing field, when you overlook, you understand that, okay, all of us are wonderfully and fearfully made, and we're all made in the image of Christ.
Like,
we're all made to...
God has blessed us with the gifts of men.
Yes.
So I don't think why discrimination should be like a very rampant thing.
At all, because Jesus
you
did
don't
not
know who's going to
discriminate.
help you tomorrow.
Yeah, Jesus did not discriminate. All the people in which he spoke with, that he just... Anybody he interacted with always understood that, okay, regardless of if I'm a blind man, regardless of if I'm a leper, regardless of if I cannot walk, if I cannot talk, Jesus will always be there. So us trying to be Christ-like, we need to understand that pathway that, oh, okay, we need to be there for everybody regardless of anything, regardless of skin, regardless of race, regardless of... Anyhow, honestly, it's regardless.
Jesus did not discriminate.
No, he did not
because
discriminate.
If we're going to, if you want to, people be like, tend to twist the Bible verse to comfort themselves.
Yes.
So you'll not be like, even though, you will not start hearing, even though, Jesus, if Jesus was to discriminate, I don't think he's going to come in a human form to come and live amongst us.
No.
Because it's too divine to taint himself with us.
Yes.
But then he did.
He did.
And he saw Shaggy. But then he still did not discriminate.
He was even discriminated against.
Yeah.
Just because, this is who your parents are. But
Son of a carpenter.
Son of a carpenter. Imagine. My own Jesus. You're looking down on my own Jesus. Because imagine now you're saying, the savior of the world is the son of a carpenter. I believe that's funny. How some of them did not even want to follow him.
First of all, discrimination started with the mother, Mary.
Yes.
You call yourself a virgin.
And you have carried Bele.
How? Do you get?
Yeah. I believe Jesus felt the most form of discrimination. How can you call yourself the son of God when you are a mere man?
And you now come and say, you're teaching me.
You are teaching. What do you want to teach me? It was until they saw, like we said, it was until they saw his workings that they were like, you're Messiah.
Some people said,
they see how strong he is. They say, I cannot follow that one. I cannot. He's talking to Gentiles. He's talking to these people. How can I be associated with him? It's really just, it baffled my mind when I read the story of Jesus and when I see his life that, his own pathway is almost like what almost everybody's facing. Everybody's facing some form of, how would I put it? Discrimination in a sense. As a Christian already, you're already discriminated against. As a Christian, there are already expectations. It's like, you're a Christian, you're this and all of that.
Most Christians, we discriminate
amongst ourselves.
Let's not even talk about other beliefs, but we discriminate ourselves because we like, for their church, then because they're not going to my church.
This church,
this. They'll be like, this one the good Catholic. They don't preach for them. This one the Catholic could be like, all these Pentecostal people. Show them. It's the same God.
It's the same Jesus we're all worshiping. Honestly,
it is the same God, though. So that you are worshiping him in a different way.
We're worshiping him in a different way. Because now the question I would want to ask all of you and ask myself too is, how does one try not to be discriminatory? How does one try not to actually, how would I put
discriminate amongst
others? Because I will not lie. There are certain times where I will see somebody and I'll be like, I'll be in a bus and I'll just all of a sudden hold my phone. I'll be in a certain location.
It's impulsive.
It's impulsive, yeah. Maybe security in a sense, in the sense that, I'm trying to be security conscious. But I don't know how I would put it that, it's not coming off as There's certain ways that somebody will speak to me and I'll be like, There's certain ways that people will look at, they will look at and I'll be like,
Honestly.
And it's not right. It's not right. It's not right
I'm
at all.
guilty of it.
Yeah, I believe we're all guilty. There's no way you want to say
There's a
you've
sense
lived this
when
life
someone
and
says
not.
something and in my head I'm like,
I cannot associate.
No, it's not even I cannot. How are you making sense out of what you're saying?
Most
times my face does the talking. I probably won't say. I'm like,
if looks could kill.
So, and the other person might feel bad.
Yeah.
Because they'll be like, in their mind, they'll be like, oh, I'm just giving my honest opinion.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
What did I do wrong?
What did I do wrong?
But then, most times, it comes up impulsive. I don't plan to look at you that way. Or probably at the end of, I'm not even getting what you're saying.
I believe we have to pray for strength. We honestly have to pray for strength.
And most times, misunderstandings tends to happen because if I don't understand what you're saying, in my mind, I'm like, nonsense.
Cool.
But then you're actually speaking sense if I'm able to not just listen to reply, but listen to understand them before I react. Yeah, so that's it.
All right. So we've come to the half of this part, and right now we want your comments. We want your inputs on what you think discrimination is. How have you been discriminated, and challenges you faced? Maybe somebody in church looked down on you because you are wearing sandals. Maybe you didn't get a job because of certain things. How would you overcome it, and how would you be able to face it? So after this break, please do well to send us messages on all our social media platforms. And yeah, stay tuned. This is Chill O'Clock.
Correct sound. Brother, what you do? I beg you, don't be sleeping on a bicycle.
Hey, listen, I call my brother for phone. They ask him how he dey be. He tell me say, man, everywhere don't red and he get a CD. I tell her say no worry, as long as say we know the mortuary. See, we dey alive, we still dey breathe. You get something where I believe. See, God no go shame us. 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 The blessing go loud, you go worry the neighbors. God no go shame us. 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 The blessing go loud, you go worry the neighbors. Oga, this one no be bobo. I know they talk wetin I don't know. When the time go reach for you to collect your bread, you go collect the jumbo. Hey, you don't take away, you don't dey grind there, and it be like say your own never enter. When they go send you a latte, alaye they no go use enter. As for me, I no get tissue. They let do marry, now they meet. Now in the shower the blessing, so when I dey so I no want it. Hey, somebody won't carry my picture go babalawo. I tell her to wait first. Say that picture where you want is stuff. I make her send them the one we could make sense. Because God no go shame us. Okay, God no go shame us. Hey, God no go shame us. The blessing go loud, he go worry the, he go worry the. Hey, God no go shame us. God no go shame us. God no go shame us. The blessing go loud, he go worry the neighbors. Okay. Listen to me now. I said, listen, God will not shame us, even if these people want to wrestle.
All right, guys, welcome back. That was a beautiful song. And yeah, so we've been talking about discrimination the whole day, and now we're coming to the end, but we want to also lighten it up and also explain the various effects that discrimination would have towards you and me, and as a Christian, how you should be able to overcome these challenges, right?
Yeah. So the effects how discrimination affects people, it causes low self-esteem, it causes doubts, it causes emotional pain, trauma, it causes second guessing yourself and all that. And when you're in that space, you tend to do something that you're not supposed to do. You tend to want to
lash out, or maybe
it's not even about lashing out. Most times you become who you are not supposed to be.
Yeah.
You become another person. You become
Because
a
they've
shadow
given
of
you that
yourself.
tag,
Yeah. So you become a shadow of yourself. You see someone that be like, oh, I don't want to talk to this person because of their skin color, and then you now start bleaching to be lighter.
To be lighter because of what
it's
they've
affecting
been saying.
you. But then because of what people are saying, you're not looking at its own bad effects on you. You're just looking at, I just want everybody to see me in a good light. I just want everybody to see a brand new me and
you.
all that. And it's not meant to be.
Yeah.
So that's the discrimination is going to affect people. When you discriminate, they go back into their shell, into their houses, they cry on their pillow, they talk down on themselves, they don't look at themselves in a good light, they don't place themselves high.
Yeah.
They are always, they feel so little about themselves, even to the fact that when you throw compliments their way, they feel like, you're shading them.
Maybe it's a lie or something.
They feel like you're shading them. Be like, if you want to insult me, just insult me direct.
And people don't understand.
I'm being honest with you that you're beautiful. You are good looking. You're not, calm down, fine girl. You're actually a fine girl. So breathe. Calm down and accept it. That's what you are. You're not anything that must have been in your head or something. Yeah. You're not who the society is depicting you
or
to
tagging
be.
You to
yeah.
be.
You're allowed to dream. You're not just allowed to dream, you're allowed to execute it. You're allowed to do more than what you want. Like, if your brother is an astronaut, fly the rocket. You're allowed. No, very simple. Like, you're allowed. If this is this, go to the moon. You are allowed.
Why not?
You're not just limited to being in the kitchen. You're not just limited to getting married. Marriage is not where it ends. It's not where everything...
Of course.
Obviously, we would always get married.
Yeah, and...
But then, do more. Even if you're married, that doesn't mean, you necessarily have to, not do anything, fold your hands and wait
even
for...
Speaking in that marriage sense, there's so much, how would we put it? There's so much tags on everybody that, you are meant to be doing this, you are meant to be doing that. We need to also try and fight certain ideas and certain there's so many things when it comes to discrimination. And I believe as a Christian, we need to find ways in which we can overcome our discriminative actions towards others. Because you can never tell me that, you're a Christian, but you're looking down at somebody. I'll look at you as the problem. Because you cannot tell me that you love Jesus, but you don't love
your neighbor.
Because, this neighbor is doing this. This neighbor is not going to church. How is that person supposed to give their life to Christ if you, as an individual, do not put in that extra effort? You hear cases of when it's Salah that, they will come and bring meat over to you. When it's Christmas, do you go over and celebrate with them? Tell them that, look, Jesus loves you. This is his day of celebration.
And the funny thing is, most of our Christians will be the ones to even go and beg for the meat.
Do you get?
But then when
it's
now Christmas, we'll
now keep
we'll now
it
pretend
only
like
between
we
ourselves.
didn't do anything.
Do you get what I'm
hide,
saying?
It's not
so
nice.
As Christians, you really need to understand that this discrimination is on a whole deeper level. It doesn't just boil down to, because this person's like this. No. It boils down to you as a Christian. What will you take and what will you give to other people? If you want to be taking discriminative stuff and allowing it to be who you are, then there's an issue. If as a Christian you are being discriminative towards other people, you are looking down on somebody just because, he's from this part of town, he's from this country, he's from that, it looks even worse on you. Because when you get to heaven, it's going to be like, how are you like towards your fellow man?
Yeah. How were you your brother's keeper?
How were you your brother's
Speak
keeper?
Up for the person.
Do you get what I'm saying? When somebody needed a cup of sugar, because you think, no, what will he use it for? It's just really, it's really unpleasant because as somebody who's personally felt discrimination because of because I'm Nigerian, people will be like, no, he's Nigerian, they probably do this. Do you do scams? Do you do... It's really just so unpleasant. It's really so unpleasant. But I think as we go on, we need to understand one thing, that with Christ in us, we learn every day.
Yeah.
We become better and we become stronger. So never let somebody's tags on you define you.
Yeah, another person's opinion of you is not what you are.
Yeah.
You make yourself, you make what you are.
Yeah.
You know, God has already ordained us for specific greatness and all that.
course.
But then if you can't walk towards it, you let another person push you into another path.
Yeah.
It's on you. It's no longer on them.
Yeah.
You get? So when you're being discriminated on, speak for yourself. Pray. Stand up for yourself. Like
Yes.
in fact, if possible, give them a little
He
education.
that is in you is greater than he that
Give
is in
them a
the
little
world.
education. Like most times, people that do that, they are ignorant.
Yes, I think ignorance is another heavy
Yes.
form of discrimination
'Cause-
because you don't know much about something, but you're already judging it. It's like, oh, I've heard that
Funny
these
how we
people
do
are like
listen,
this.
we don't judge. By the end of the day, we condemn.
Oh, we condemn as if we're the ones that are going to
I've
be there
been
on Judgment Day.
discriminated even in the church space.
Yeah.
But it's very funny because their opinion about me is not actually who I am.
Okay,
So,
of
and I
course.
was not ready to change that. I was like, when you're ready, you would see me for who I am.
Because it's God that
That's
brought me to this church. It's not you.
I didn't even come for you.
I didn't go for, exactly. Yeah, because there's so much, even in church within itself, there's so much discrimination that it needs to be fought against. We need to understand that everybody is allowed in church. Not that, oh, because this person has dreadlocks now, you cannot bring him to church. Oh, because this person has tattoos. There are pastors that have tattoos. There are pastors that have dreadlocks. Come on, what are you saying? Some people just put it on their head. It's really just outrageous.
The fact that you don't have doesn't mean you're going to heaven.
Yeah.
That's it.
The fact that your skin your skin color is different doesn't mean you're
It
going to
doesn't
heaven.
mean everybody's going to either heaven or hell. But I would rather you go to heaven.
Yeah.
Even myself, I'd rather we go to heaven. So that's just it. You cannot just say, oh, because of this person, I'm not supposed to talk to you. Or, amongst friends, we tend to do that.
Yeah.
You're my friend, and because of this person is not our level, be like, don't talk to this
Yeah,
person.
do you get? Okay, let's look at the Good Samaritan in the Bible now. Did he know the person's race?
No.
Did he know where this person was coming from? Did he know his background?
If it
Did he
was
look at his skin?
discriminatory, that person would have died.
He would have died once.
Yeah.
He would have not taken time. It's just another poor person on the road. Do you get? Let's be like the Good Samaritan. Let's understand that it's not based off looks. It's not based off religion. It's not based off race. It's not based off gender.
Yeah.
It's not based off anything. Be the Christ that you want to be. You want to be like Christ, then be like
Be
that.
Christ-like.
Be Christ-like.
So you shouldn't limit yourself to. I would lay emphasis on that limitation because
Yeah.
what a man can do, a woman can do better, as they say.
I'll just look at you with side eye. Don't worry. It's my side eye.
It's funny, but that doesn't mean
Yeah.
that you can overthrow people.
Of course.
I would
of
say
course.
I would like to use this word be assertive.
Of course.
When
yeah.
I mean assertive, or when I say assertive rather, I mean like saying your mind without trampling on others.
Okay.
Saying it as it is. Like
Okay.
if you're going to give a suggestion, give your suggestion. And that is actually one of a leader quality. Because when you're assertive, you're not trampling, you're not looking down, or you're not condescending or on your
'cause I'm
fellow
just telling you how it
teammates,
is, yeah,
and
so-
you're just like saying it how it is.
It's
You're
like,
being
oh,
polite about it.
Okay, I'm
You're-
sorry.
Yeah.
This work is very intensive.
this is
so
how
I
it
as
should
a woman, I
be.
cannot allow you here because this is dangerous for you. End of story. Not that, oh, because you're a woman, you cannot walk here. Can you go and sit
Can
on
you,
one
how
side?
many things can you carry?
How many?
That's very
It's honestly
wrong.
funny. It's
And again, the
honestly
manner
really
of
funny.
approach too.
Yeah.
It doesn't pay to be rude.
It
You
doesn't
can
pay
come
to
out
be
and be
rude.
like,
Mm.
now your mates, they do this one.
you
That's
get-
my mates. My mates are also in the mortuary, and I'm here.
Yeah.
So if I'm worthy to be here,
Then
it's by His grace,
it's
and
by
I'm
His
so
grace.
thankful to God for that. But then again, that doesn't mean that I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can at least give me a benefit of doubt. Let me try. Let it be like a trial period and all that.
Of course, yeah.
And you see, most times we tend to even do better than the person you're even aspiring for that
Exactly.
job.
Like you're like, oh, okay, I cannot hire this type of person because of this. When you forget that the reason why God separated our languages was because of unity.
Mm-hmm.
Because our unity within different tribes was so strong, we're building something that's... He was shocked. He was like, so if these people work together, this is what they can do. If you bring a businessman from Igbo now and you bring a hardworking Yoruba man, put them together,
Business is booming.
business is booming. If you bring a chef that's from this place, a person that's from this place, the fact that we're different is what makes us unique. the fact that we all have different traits about us, the fact that, oh, this person is from the streets, this person is from high class, bring them together. They'll be able to do something. They'll be able to find their way to maneuver.
We'll also be able to learn from each other.
They'll be able to learn from each other because I
No man
cannot
is an
count
island.
the amount of times where somebody that I've looked down upon has taught me something that no university degree, no online course can ever teach you.
Do you know the funniest thing? The funniest thing is, growing up, most help we've actually gotten from people.
Yeah.
It's actually from...
The people we would tend to look
We
down
don't
on.
even know. It's actually from those touts on the streets.
Yeah.
It's actually from those guys on the garage.
People that you look at
Very
with one
funny.
eye.
And it was always disturbing to my grandma as of them because she'd be like, people are always talking, yeah? So she'd be like, this one people are always associating people with these people. Stop talking to them or don't associate with them. But you see, till date, when I be like, see, thank God for the gift of men. The other day, I want to enter bus. I don't see bus. There was one Agbe. She'd be like, I'm not even bothered again. If they like, they should say people. But if it was before, she was so much conservative of what people would say and think that she's always, don't go close to them, don't go. That's discriminatory, do you get?
Yeah.
But then now, she have seen that they were the ones that were able to help her in time of distress. For example,
in terms of distress, in terms of,
my mom went to market in Oshodi and slumped. It was actually the Agberi boys that helped, brought it to our knowledge and all that.
Yeah.
So when I think that point was when my grandma had to wake up and was like, no,
I cannot be looking down on somebody
I'm not
because
going to discriminate
of...
again because I would have lost my childhood. Do you understand?
Do you get?
So when you're discriminating, you're putting yourself on harm's way because most times, even as a lady, there are times whereby we want to go and get something or do. You know when, you know how female feels when you're passing through where too many guys are, and maybe you're going down the shop there. If it's someone that used to carry, they will not even save you problem because
it's like, if it's not you that's carrying yourself, you're always looking down on us.
Yeah,
so please stay your own lane.
Leave you. But then if they see harm coming your way, if you're someone that you always, good evening or good afternoon, you're not
just being your brother's
discriminatory.
keeper.
Do you understand? They'll be the one to help you. They'll even be the one to stand in harm's way for you.
You never know.
You
Honestly,
never know.
You never know.
You never know.
I think that's the beauty of when you kind of overpass it and you kind of understand that, oh, okay, I don't need to look at this person like this. I need to look at this person as my brother. I need to look at them as my sister and somebody that, in case of anything, I know that, oh, okay, this person is here. I know that, I have somebody from this tribe. Let's say I want to start a business with an Igbo person now. I know that, look, this person is saying this or this. Can you please help me translate? Oh, I have something in this state. Can you help me? Now, oh, no, you have limited yourself to... I can only work.
I don't say to Igbo people. I only say to my tribe. Igbos will be like, no. Even in marital places, be like, I can't marry and that person that's not my tribe. I'm not going to lie. I've said something like that before. It's very funny. But at the end of the day, I'm like, anywhere God says, Jerry.
Anywhere God says, yeah, because as soon as you limit yourself, as soon as you put yourself down there, it then becomes an issue for yourself. Because you have already locked yourself to a certain belief, certain ideology, and certain mindset.
You've created hatred without
You've created hatred, you've created fear for yourself, you've brought malice, because it's like, you've put so many things.
You've put yourself in a social discomfort.
Yes.
Whereby you have to be looking over your shoulder every
Now imagine if, like, let's say
second.
somebody that just graduated now, and they have hate towards a certain tribe. Imagine the Nigerian Youth Service Corps, they post them to a state where...
collect exemption letter.
They post them to a state where people that they don't like are there. What are you going to do?
They'll tell you they'll take an exemption letter. But then when there is no exemption letter, what will you do?
For those who don't know what NYC is basically a system where after you're done with university, the Nigerian government will post you to a certain state where you can work.
Where you serve
so
them for
it also kind of actually deters discrimination, because you see that you're from this state, you get to work here, and you get to see that,
you get to be
we're all different, but we all
have
have different things, yeah? That is actually a good thing. So as Christians, we should also try and put ourselves in places where we should go fishing in places that we don't feel comfortable. We should go fishing in places where we don't see we would normally be.
You never can tell who you actually
You never can tell.
touching.
You never can tell. You never can tell. So with that, I think we should be coming to a wrap, because we've got to understand that discrimination is when you look at somebody based off their race, social, economical class, you look at their gender, and you put a bias towards them. And we now see that as Christians, as followers of Christ, we understand that this is not how it should be because Christ was not like that. You should not be like that. You should always understand that you're wonderfully and fearfully made, that no king, no queen, no servant, no slave, no beggar, no businessman is above or is different from what Christ has already made us. We're all made in his image, so we are all one. So understand that discrimination is not something you should support. It is something we should all try and overcome and something we should all try and be better. If somebody discriminates against you, try and call them out on it. Tell them that, look, I do not feel comfortable with the way you just spoke with me. Just because of this color does not mean that I am associated with these things. And also, as Christians, we should also try not to discriminate other people. We should not look at them less because they say because they are from this place or because of this. So with that, I would like to come to the end of the show. Yeah.
So to add, guys, this week, let us work according to God's plan.
Yeah.
And God's plan is not us discriminating amongst other people or amongst our brethren, our neighbors or everything. Let us help one another. Let us show kindness, preach love, and also be the love.
Be the love.
Don't just preach it. Be it.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much. This is Chill O'Clock. And once again, my name is Adams. And with me,
I am Oluchi.
All right. Thank you so much. So we'll see you guys again next week. We'll see you guys again next week. Yeah. So stay tuned. This is Chill O'Clock.
Bye.
The dead go rise, the lame go carry their body. The blind will see when I call my Jesus. My father called Jesus. The yoke we break, Goliath we fall down. The dead go rise, the lame go carry their body. The blind will see when I call my Jesus. My father called Jesus. Listen, you made heaven and the earth, your beginning and the end. Your works are full of wonders. You are my God, I no get another. My Jesus, I go to chamber, throw a salute to you. Baba, yeah. You are sitting in heavenly places far away, and I go to shout hallelujah every day. I go to chamber, throw a salute to you. There is power mighty in the blood. There is power. There is power mighty in the blood. There is fire. There is power mighty in the blood of Jesus Christ. There is power mighty in the blood. Mighty, oh, mighty, oh. There is power mighty in the blood. There is power mighty in the blood. Listen, listen. There is power mighty in the blood of Jesus Christ. There is power mighty in the blood. Mighty, oh, mighty, oh. The dead go rise, the lame go carry their body. The blind will see when I call my Jesus. My father called Jesus. The yoke we break, Goliath we fall down. The dead go rise, the lame go carry their body. The blind will see when I call my Jesus. My father called Jesus. Almighty Father, always doing wonders. Baba mi o.